All right, so it's day one of Week to Wicked, and I'm kind of excited on this one because I got my old pal Ryan back in the game, and he's here all week long along with Christian. But hey, why don't you throw it at him and tell him a little bit what we're doing?
Well, this week we're going to be building the 72 Chevy C10. This is going to be the giveaway truck for the C10 Nationals, and we're pretty excited about that as well because hopefully it's going to go to a good home, a new owner, and hopefully they'll have a lot of fun with it when we're done.
Absolutely. So the truck usually, like all of our other builds, it's already been painted, bright work's in, we got some of the interior done, so we're not claiming we're building the entire truck, but we do have a lot of parts to throw at this thing. The good thing about this, it's all bolt-on stuff. This is stuff you can follow along and even maybe get a truck of your own and throw some of these pieces at it.
Absolutely. And we're doing a couple things different this week. What are we doing for the motor and trans? We're not doing an LS this time.
No LSs. We've listened, and what have we done?
Oh, we're doing an LS3.
LS3. No, we've actually listened to the comments. You guys, we've gone back to some of your feedback, and we're not doing an LS3. We're not doing an LS at all. In fact, we're doing a
big block Chevy.
So today's plan is suspension and brakes. We got all the suspension bolt in this thing. We'll start the brakes on it. What we don't finish up on the brakes, we'll get to tomorrow morning and then put the steering in there. That way we'll have a rolling chassis.
Sounds good to me. Let's get started.
All right.
All we need is Christian. Where's Christian? Christian!
Yo!
There he is.
This is the LMC Truck C10 Nationals Classic Trucks Week to Wicked build presented by Gandridge Chevrolet.
Hey Christian, let's just take it all out as one.
The whole
Yeah, we gotta take the tie rod off first though.
Christian, pick that up.
What? Here we go. This is what I've been talking about.
Christian, pick that one up.
Got it.
Then give it to me, the wrench.
It was just two of them?
Yeah, two on your side.
Careful with your foot, Jed.
Go ahead.
Woohoo!
Oh, you're still in.
Okay.
I'm gonna
Drop her down.
Go down, Louis.
There you go. Watch your fingers.
Okay, yeah, let's do this.
So we're gonna drop out this gas tank so we can put in another gas tank. This one is set up for a carburetor. We could use this one and put a universal pump in it, but we've already got one from TPP that's already been pre-drilled, pumps installed, so we're gonna use that one. He's getting all his safety gear on, and he's gonna go around and hit all these rivets. So I'm about double his age, so I've done about double these rivets. So in order for him to be as good at these rivets as I have been, he's got to practice a little bit more, and the job itself just sucks. Christian's got it though.
Got it.
So to make this a little easier, we got to take these brackets off. We got to take this cross member out. It's easier just to add a little slice in here with the cutoff wheel, and then I can come through with the air chisel, bust that head right off there, and then just pop them through.
You guys are doing great.
What are you doing over there?
Not that one, this one. Where does your shock mount go?
Here, where the shock
So
mount
we're gonna
is.
cut this one out.
Yeah, that's the one you were supposed to cut out.
I cut this one out on accident.
You got a welder?
Yeah, I'll pull it back up.
just cut it the rest of the way. Here. See if we can bend it.
All right, so first they're gonna clean up a little bit of the area under here, but what we're doing is the coilover conversion, we gotta cut a 4.5-inch hole.
Yep.
He's got a template plate here, which is also your bracket, right?
It is, yeah. This is one of about 4 different pieces. We've also got the shock mount, the bracket that mounts it to the frame, and it's actually pretty simple. So you've got an extra hole here that's not drilled out. These 3 holes fit right into the frame here. And then we're gonna get this set up, drop a couple bolts through here, get it stood up a little bit, use this as a guide, and go ahead and start drilling.
Go ahead.
How big of a drop are we going back here?
Probably 6 inches, I'm guessing.
I'm not sure.
Okay. You ready, brother? So what Ryan's getting ready to do is cut the notch out for the C-notch. That will give us a little more travel. So as we lower the truck down, we obviously need more space through the frame. And that's what this is gonna do. So he'll go ahead and cut it all out, and we'll be ready to bolt it back in. This corner too. You almost there.
Check that thing and see if it fits.
I like it.
We good?
This side up all the way? On the inside, does it look like it?
Well, how's the hole? This hole lines up. How's this hole? Can you see this one?
I don't see any holes on my side.
I don't think there are. Oh, we gotta knock these 2 rivets out.
What?
That's no big deal.
She's a no, oh baby.
You got your drill?
No, I don't have anything yet.
What size? Half
Does
inch?
she love me? I wanna know. Where's all of our drill guns at? We're down to 1. The other day I couldn't even find them. Christian must have taken them home. I leave my home. Oh. Go. There you go. Got it. We're gonna win. Yeah!
What do we need to do,
Not the
Chris?
wiring hole.
I can't see my side.
I can't either. Chris, you're the director. Come on now.
Chris, if you're in the center, you must help us.
Can we get it forward and go straight?
Are you sure it goes that way, not the other way?
Yeah. No, Louis here. Louis knows.
Flip it, flip it.
No, that's right.
Are you for shiz?
Yeah, we got 2
The
guys
shock
from
is
CPP
in the
here.
rear.
Boom.
Ay, you are numero
See?
uno.
You know what you needed? You need Jefe to do it.
What'd you say?
So maybe because the frame's too narrow on account of we just cut the cross member and welded it closed.
Perfect spot. It was actually it needed to be cut because the frame was bent and then now straightened.
Drill a little bit. You both in there.
Remember, Frankie, what we're gonna wanna do here is line up, yeah, that's
just
stud
like
in
that.
that hole.
All right, got it. Go.
Okay, that one's pretty good.
Yep, we're square. We're in the dowel. All right, going down. Yeah, we got. Danny, when did we make this kit? March? Hey. Turn it off.
Yeah. Got me. I think we're sideways.
Oh my God, can you imagine if I did that in the shop?
Can't even
I'd never hear the end of it.
Good enough.
What if I did that?
Dude, this is called weak to wicked, not open back door for another month.
Not open the door, do it right. Take a
Oh,
day.
I thought you were.
Down here,
Well, we
there's
might
a
as well make
spacer.
them the same. Here, can you wiggle that so I can get this in there? There you go.
15, 16. What do you think?
Keep going.
Yeah, we did it.
Well, maybe your side worked, but this side won't.
No, maybe. You want just a real mechanic to do it?
Yeah, because I'm definitely not a mechanic
Christian,
here.
can you look at that one?
I'm not a mechanic.
What's up, bro? He's certified.
And this one is also a little bit loose. So we still need to go around and just.
Nut me up. Pull her out.
Yeah, hold on. Let me get you.
I put the tight ones in, huh? Okay, you that. There.
There you go. Almost.
Gotta hold it down some. Ready? Now we're getting somewhere together.
Okay, that's good.
All right.
Lift it up.
Christian, do you know how to do that?
Yeah. Want to come hold my nuts?
You all right, Jason? Oh, you're done. What's taking Christian so long?
I don't know.
I just started.
I don't know.
Crazy guy?
Look at this. God.
It wasn't debugged.
Yeah, right there.
You just hit your head.
We have flat washers on that side, frame side.
Dude, it almost
Oh,
did.
God.
Can't put flat
dude.
washers in
That is like a second kneecap.
on the other side.
I wonder what kind of list comes out.
Limbo, limbo, limbo.
But it's a vent. So,
Look at the size of his pants on the bottom. Dude, are those the boot cut Dickies?
Yeah, made it myself.
Damn, look at the size of those
They're
monsters.
30, 40s.
Okay, here, Danny.
hey, put one on. Put one on. Stop. Put that one down on the left. Put it on the left. Set it down. There you go.
Jesus
Take out
Christ,
the U-bolt.
this
Take out
kindergarten?
the U-bolt. Yeah. Go. Thank you. It goes right here. No.
That?
No. There. Yes. Put the U-bolt over the top. Right. Come on. Show me how bright you are.
Come on, jerk.
Show me your intelligence. Yeah, we do.
Hey, Danny,
Yeah.
I'm here and I must insist on not picking on Christian. He's my boy.
Thank you, Jay.
You got it, buddy.
I think it is centered, Luis. Luis, it is centered. Go ahead.
Right there under the
No. This extra shim.
Oh. Perfect. Boom. And then we're gonna flip it. Give me a Byron. Give me one Byron. I love how they come pre-packed.
So look on the perimeter.
Okay, where's the washer and nut? Right here. Here's the nut. Here's the whoosher. This is a whoosher. Ready? And let's go.
So I'm just making sure. So it needs, do you have one of the thin ones?
We'll get some tools, tighten it up, put the cotta pin in.
You'll need us measurements.
Put that in.
Sorry.
What happened?
Talking about yarmulke.
Well, I put it in hand tight and then I back it off 3 screws. Give me a hammer. Yeah, 3 whole turns after. Boom. Okay, get a caliper, nuts. Now the rotor for the 3rd time. Now the caliper.
Big.
What did you knock out?
The rivets.
What? The rivets?
All right.
Rivet?
I'm just gonna stop talking.
There's one angle up, just right like that. All right, so it's the end of day one, Monday, and got a lot done today, I feel. I feel pretty good. The guys from CPP are here still. They're wrapping up a few things, coming back tomorrow. What did we do?
We got the brakes on, we got the suspension on, we got the rear end in, we've got half the steering in.
Yep.
So tomorrow we'll come in, put the column in, bolt everything up, do the hydro stop.
Yep. Bleed the brakes, run some brake lines.
Put some stuff on the front of that Gandrid big block Chevy.
Yep.
Maybe get that thing in Wednesday morning.
Or even Tuesday night, depending on how everything goes.
Depends on how we feel.
Alrighty, so far so good. We still got 4 days to go, so we can really spruce things up.
Burnout's Wednesday night.
Out of here. All right, so it's day 2, it's early morning, and CBP somewhere in the house, so they got a bunch of brake lines to bend up, a master cylinder throw in there. Christian's running around too. What we got going on today?
We got some steering components going in, tilt column, and then we're hoping to see if we can get that motor in this afternoon.
Yep, we got to put that S-drive on there first, and yeah, make those things together, throw it in the truck, and I think I'm gonna send Christian up there while the brake lines are being bent up to get the gauges going.
Sounds good.
All right, so let's get the day going.
Oh, it's early morning.
Yeah, it's early morning.
Early morning.
What? Dude, don't make fun of my Yorba
You kept
Linda
saying
accent.
it. I couldn't.
Straight out of Yorba Linda. That's Orange County, California.
You're moving the
It's
T.
not tight yet.
Yeah, the T
Okay.
fitting can move. Yeah,
Oh, never mind.
we're just getting
Can
the
you go
side.
get a donut?
I'm just giving you a hard time. You have the T fitting? I'll put it on while I'm standing here doing nothing but giving
Can
you
you
a hard
get it
time.
from the cart,
Yeah.
please?
Is there a donut next to it? You good? Where's your cup?
In my hand.
Oh, in your hand. You want a little hammer?
I'll get it.
I can get it.
Thank you. Go get it, Danny.
Why is this hammer so big? You know, I think that your quality of work called you a tool.
Well, here, I'll grab a. Get the CPP hydro stop up there.
You need to turn it at the hex. You're taking it off backwards.
No, I'm just taking it off a way that you don't like.
No, because you're going to put it right back where it was. So it's not a way I don't like. It's just unnecessary.
Christian. Hey, can you hand me my nuts back?
It's easy. After you do it so many years, so many times, it's just common sense. Common sense is kind of, you know.
They like to put it all the way to the back, but what I'm worried about is if I bring it this far to the back of the cab, the muffler's going to hit it or it's going to get really hot. So
Yeah.
I think with that in mind, let's try to shift it forward and see if this is going to line up. And I think we're in a good spot like this. Looks pretty decent, right?
Can we use the other fucking furring tool?
Yeah, they have a bench mounted one though.
Yeah, but that one don't work with this.
Yeah, truck's done. Everybody go home.
Okay, I'm gonna look like this. So what we're doing today. All right, so I'm just popping out the old gauges. Woo-hoo, pretty easy. And we're gonna get the new gauges on the, we're gonna use some of these parts on this. So I gotta come down and do it down there. I hope I don't fall on the way.
Here, camera guy, hold that.
These guys actually help out. All right, so we're getting rid of this. We don't need. Give it a little spray down. Make sure you clean it because you don't want any debris in there. And here we go. Just like that. Pretty easy.
Do it slow again.
Pretty easy. Here are the gauges. Okay, there you go. Just gotta put some screws in. Mama's in the kitchen, cooking fried chicken. Dun, dun, dun. Danny, can you pass that to me? Hike! All right, so as you can see, we have all our wiring ran. This is all the wiring for the gauges, water, oil, left turn signal, right turn signal.
But these are coming from the wiring harness, and the Dakota Digital actually supplies the sensors themselves that go into your block, and you run the wiring up to the RetroTech control box, and it feeds all the info to that, which feeds to your gauges. Pretty simple. So we're gonna skip this part here because we don't need it.
Oh, here we have an engineer now. Let's make sure that we're doing everything right.
This is like an original for that year truck. This would be one option where we replace the perch and we can use the traditional 3-bolt style motor mount. You can see the 3 bolt holes, and we can replace just the clamshell mount, the mount itself, with a new mount, so you can leave the original bracket as an option and have this bracket in place of this mount, or we can do it this way. So we actually have 2 ways we can assemble this 72 C10 big block.
Gotcha.
Okay.
Yes.
Oh, you stick.
Gotcha.
Okay, now I gotta stop.
No, keep going.
This, which way?
No. Power steering.
So it didn't even need silicone on it.
This?
Yeah.
It doesn't have it. It's anti-seize. Let's put a little anti-seize on
Here.
there, buddy, so that it doesn't screw your block up. I think it was the other one.
How y'all doing? Y'all gotta just keep on trucking.
Yeah, boy. There's no one here, guy. They don't like you to snug it all up, do they?
Well, we gotta.
Till the very end.
We gotta
Yeah.
tighten this stuff up.
No, it says don't tighten. Yeah, they want you to hang everything.
I'm just putting a grommet through the firewall so the sensor wires don't rip out or cause a short. But this thing is just being a bee. And there's a grommet. Boom. Hold on, you go there. Go for it.
Dun, 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 dun,
Can we start tightening everything up yet?
Yep, now we do.
Okay, I don't have the wrench I need.
What size is it?
I don't know, whatever that size is. So we need a wrench, and then we need an extension. This is what he gives me. This is the stuff I have to work with. If you would have got me the right size, I wouldn't be fucking fighting this right now. That's not it. We're certainly not professional. That's way too small.
What do you got going on here?
So it's not an 18. It's got to be a 5/8.
Yeah, it probably is because it's not 17.
Grab 11/16 just in case. This is why I have Christian do most of the work. He didn't even know I was here. He didn't even know I was sitting here. He thought it was someone, like a mannequin. Lunch is here. We'll come back later.
You want to get your head underneath, Franco?
Yeah, I'm trying to move the ladder.
I know. You want me to get a skilled technician?
I'm GM certified.
That explains a lot.
Hold on, I gotta bring mine down.
Is it sitting right there in that big box?
Join us here each week, my friend. We're sure to make you rock. With me, Party, and Snake Puppy, our rides will never stop. Like girl, like guy, and the whole damn crowd. The same people scream and shout. We all want you to know that the dream team's in the house. Duh. Ladies,
Ladies and gentlemen.
We are drilling the new holes in these supports in the bed to put this new aluminum bed floor in.
Nobody got hit in the face, 2 center punches.
Still got all my teeth. Yeah, once we found our center, we just measured out half, started our first 2 holes, and then we made this template off this piece of steel that we can go in and just set it in the holes and go. That way we're not, like you said, not measuring every time.
Gotta go like that.
Yeah.
Like that.
Around that, around that,
Duh.
around that.
Sherlock. Should have let me do it in the first place.
Boom.
Okay.
Now use your device. Where's your ratchet? It's in your lap, isn't it?
Yep, but too small.
Oh, you got that one out?
I'm waiting for one of those hot pieces to fall in my shoe like a welder. And I'm gonna do a dance.
All right, getting ready to wrap up the brake lines here, installing this last flex line over here on the driver's side caliper. As this goes up to ride height, we're not pinching the line here, anywhere in between the A-arms, the springs, as the wheel turns. So the most important part about installing this is making sure that as this comes up to ride height, this line here isn't forced inside the A-arms or springs. So as we tighten up, we'll just put it in a direction that we like.
Yeah?
Is it dying? That's where it should sit right there.
This one's a little long here.
Didn't they say this could go
Right there. Yeah.
And then in a week.
All right, so it is the end of day 2 and got a few things finished up. Actually, the CPP guys got a whole bunch of stuff done. Brake lines are all
Brake lines
bent.
are done.
Started from the back all the way up to the front into the master cylinder, wrapped. I think they still have to bleed them, but they are back there now starting on the bedwood from LMC. So we did a few things ourselves.
Yeah, and the bedwood's interesting. It's actually a vinyl applied over an aluminum,
Yeah,
so it's
it looks
technically
real.
not a bed wood.
No,
it's like
aluminum.
a bed floor.
It's gonna last forever.
Yeah, it looks pretty durable.
I like it. We did a few things. We got the S-Drive all installed on the 502.
That's right. We need to make some plug wires and a couple other things, but that motor's about ready to go in the truck.
Yeah, so we're looking pretty good for day 2. Get out of here maybe a little bit early, get some rest. We still got 3 more days to go and a whole lot more to put on this truck.
Right on.
Let's do it. All right, so it's day 3, it's hump day. We made it to this point. Truck's looking pretty good. What's on the schedule?
Well, the big thing today is to get the motor and trans installed. We're just about ready with that. So it'll be a couple minutes and we'll slide that thing in there.
All right, engine trans, we got some wiring, fuel injection, ignition, and fuel. So yeah, we're getting there. By the end of the day, the truck probably could fire up. We probably won't, but we'll be pretty close.
Right on.
All right, oh yeah, and we'll measure for a drive shaft. Just keep him in there.
That's it.
What's up, buddy?
That's all I got.
What are we doing today?
Gonna measure for a drive shaft.
Yep.
We're gonna wire the car, suspension, brake lines, plumbing, steering, exhaust.
Go ahead.
Is that dandruff? Shouldn't be dandruff.
Well,
That's it. I feel pretty good about that.
feel good about our day?
Not really.
Well,
It's Wednesday.
well, hopefully by Thursday.
Not much to
you
get
feel
excited
better.
about. Friday, I'll be excited.
Well, can we get to work?
Let's do it.
We'll get the out of the camera.
Waiting for you.
All right, let's go.
What are we doing today? Like literally now, where do we start? This is what your knee sounds like sometimes.
Sometimes, all the times now.
Is that cool? You know why this says engine oil fill seat owner's manual? Because my buddy worked at AutoZone and there was a lady that kept coming in buying oil. And after about the 5th time, they're like, what is she doing? He went out to the parking lot and he's like, you need some help? And she goes, no, I'm just filling my engine with oil. He goes, how much have you put in there? Oh, about 9 quarts. She was, he's all, whoa, let's, hold on.
Gotta make sure you get all your clicks in.
Yep, so we just have a universal spark plug kit here. That way you kind of just get all the wires the same length so they all kind of flow together. So you cut one end and then you take your terminal with the special tool, you crimp it on there, and then you put your boot over that, which I'm doing right now. And now that that's pressed on there, clicks into place. So the only thing that's left now is one coil wire. We won't be able to cut that to size till we get the engine in, figure out where we're gonna mount our coil.
Oh, once it's in there, you gotta check it in there?
Yeah, sometimes they'll give you a distance like this, you know, which is 7/8. But they don't give you anything, so they check it against the flywheel or the flex plate.
Well, yeah, well, I put it in, I was turning it, and it went twice.
Clunk, and then it went clunk again, yeah.
Yeah, so
and it
that's
feels
what
like
it
it.
says
It feels like it's all the way.
It's all the way in, yeah. And I mean, I went through the back and I felt the back of it. You can kind of feel that it's seated in there.
Much farther in, you know. But
Yeah.
We'll check it when you put the flex plate. When it mates up, it says
With
you
the
know,
engine?
it's between 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch because it's going to come out.
Yeah, a
You just
little
don't want to
bit.
come out too
Too
far.
far.
That's what they're looking at. Chris, come down a little bit more.
Hey, you should give it more slack because when we drop it into the truck,
You're going to need to hang, huh?
You're good right there.
yeah.
Let's yank the hood up. Someone grab the front of the hood, Christian. It's all yours.
Okay, give me a second.
Keep coming. You're good.
Okay, come in, come in, come in,
Coming in, coming in.
come in.
You got plenty of height. You're good.
Hey,
Don't go any higher.
you crazy.
I used to be able to get them with that back in the day, not anymore.
They got me.
Okay, we're just going over it now. Go
Okay,
ahead,
I got one ear over it.
go down. I can't see what the other side looks like. Good
You
on
want me
this
to tilt
side.
it down?
Not yet.
It needs to
Go down.
Down in the back.
Go
Go down with it?
Yep, down.
A little more. There you go, we're in.
Okay.
You know how to drop it up?
Okay,
here.
you're in. Drop it down, go down.
Okay.
Keep going. All right, guys, go home. We got the engine in.
All right, that's day 3. That's a wrap. Wait, how are you gonna get on there? Just lift it. Muscle it.
Oh, this says it shouldn't fit this car. This is made for a Camaro.
Uh-oh. Pull it out. Pull it out. We got the wrong motor in, guys.
Pull it out. We got the wrong engine for this truck.
Take 2.
Ready.
1, 2, 3.
Come on over, Tater.
Oh God, it's already so heavy.
Got it, got it, got it.
You're good. Okay, set it there for a second.
Okay, now let's do
No. Yeah, it got heavier now that the converter was in there.
drop right there and bite.
Oh my God, so
Dude, what the f?
that was Jay, bro.
Dude, come on.
Holy shit.
Dude, who was that?
The breakfast burrito.
Is that you, Tater?
That was Jay.
Hey, I can tell you who it was. It's
Don,
whoever's dripping out of their pants right now. Good God.
I can't believe no one wants to man up for that one. That's a proud moment.
Hey, are you gonna go up or what?
Yeah, I'm just making sure the angle's right because it's kind of off.
Let's go, Peter. Let's get up there.
How are you looking over there now?
That should do it.
Are you in the dial pin, Jay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Where'd my fucking... Okay, guy.
I moved it.
Yeah, well, we can't work.
Now you're really in the way. Chris, let's start bolting up the torque converter.
Torque converter?
Does it give you anything?
I'm looking. This is, you know French?
Parlez-vous le français? Oui.
Oui, oui.
Oui. Je m'appelle Jacques Cousteau.
Whoa.
Flywheel to converter, 60 foot-pounds.
60.
Christian, do you need your right hand or your left hand?
Yeah, kind of.
Hey, Christian, do you need to use your hands to do this, or can I film it with your hands out of the way?
Do we need the
bolts? Yeah.
Last year's, yes, thank you.
My knee. I'm nursing my knee while they're working. Actually, I don't even have a problem with my knee. I just didn't want to work with it.
I just want to be able to scoot it a little bit. I don't
Want me to tighten these up or you want me to leave them loose?
Just snug them for a second and let's measure it. Get out the way. 16 minutes. 16. Okay, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. We could tighten that down. I feel pretty good about that.
Thank God. So we're gonna measure for a drive shaft now so we can get that made up. Typically you'd load the rear suspension, but I have yet, out of a lot of drive shafts I've done, really made a difference. I can see if you had maybe 2 feet of travel, but in our case, we don't. So we're gonna just measure it as it is. And then if it doesn't work, it's my fault. But like I said, I haven't had that happen ever. Looks correctamundo.
Looks cool to you.
Can I borrow that gunja?
Little dust cover. Watch
Dust
your head,
cover,
Mike.
watch your head.
Right behind you. Okay, let's come
This
down.
is how we do it. All right, we're gonna come down, gentlemen and ladies.
Watch, Christian. Remember I was talking about that the other day? How much of a pain in the ass it is working on these trucks once you get the motor and everything in there, because it's like, I can hardly reach this thing without. Okay, fuel system's done.
Done.
Oh, I'm just running wiring. Got to wire the alternator, got to wire the starter. Got to run all the wiring to the sensors. So we'll be up here for a little bit.
Let's get our wiring out before we mount it, in case we shoot ourselves in the foot now. So
Oh, we
too
won't.
Far.
You have plenty of room to put it inside the cab.
Famous last words.
Dude, I've done the system.
I have to.
I've done the system 16 times.
I've done
as of
17
last
times.
night. You done 17.
Well,
Oh, I
wrote
forgot
it-
about the first 2 I did, so I've done 18.
I did it 20 because I had to redo the 2 that you did the last time.
You really got me there.
Should we stab that one into the trans, since that's the one that's really gonna?
Well, let's lift it up.
Yeah. Oh my God.
We're good there.
So vehicle speed and this one. I'm assuming that's what that is.
Good there.
Get
that up out of the way.
Flip it up there.
Okay. So let's bring her back down, brother. Do you have that syringe for my knee? Get it. Let's suck it out right now. Let's do it. Bring it on over here. Ready? Right there. Get that. Ah!
Is it dramatic?
There you go. Suck it out. Look at it. Gone. You did a good job, Doc. Did you clean that before you stuck it in me? Perfect. You can trim them.
Ooh, right into the headlight.
Okay, so those are the only 2 I can get to.
Those we'll have to mark and drill.
I can do an angle drill with this in it. Yeah.
If you want to go
Who's,
do that,
who
that'd-
that? Who that? Who your daddy?
Who that? Add some instructions with it.
All right, so just got the master cylinder back from the guys who just finished bench bleeding it. So we're gonna go ahead and get this installed. All right, we're still getting quite a bit of air, but I'm gonna try and close it a hair just to eliminate any of the bleeder valve.
All right, so what we're doing here is mounting our ignition box that will tap into our fuel injection harness and feed our distributor to tell our engine when to spark. We're just gonna mount it here on the side of the battery tray. You can still get to it, but it's out of the way and clean. Just using a couple button heads to secure it. We'll put the battery tray back in the truck and be ready to wire it.
No?
No, Frankie.
All right, let's get the clamp off. It's an Allen wrench from the front
All right.
side.
Doing a good job. You're doing pretty good.
We are. Are we on the schedule?
You're a special person in my
On
life.
the schedule?
Oh, you're on schedule too.
Yeah.
But you're
Yeah.
special in my life.
Oh, thank you.
You're a special person in my life.
I want to kiss you now. Just be careful, then he's gonna get jealous
Would he?
when he sees it. Okay.
I wanted to be a kisser too. Well, Luis earlier said, do you guys miss Danny? And I'm like, why do you keep bringing up Danny? Do you miss Danny? I think he was missing him a little bit.
Phil's lost when he doesn't have someone to tell him what to do 24/7. You're holding that wrong. That's not how you hold a screwdriver.
Wonders what's going on?
That's not what you do. I'm sorry. That's not how you do it.
As many of you know that have been following this truck behind me that we're building here with Classic Trucks Magazine, We're going to give this truck away at the LMC Truck C10 Nationals on May 3rd and 4th, 2019. And there's only one way to win this truck, and that's to be registered as a show participant or a 2-day spectator. And you can do that at c10nationals.com. Winner must be present on May 4th, and who wouldn't want to be part of one of the biggest and best truck events in the country, the C10 Nationals, America's truck event.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding?
Stop. Stop.
Nope, all the way around. There you go. Okay, I'm cool.
Did you put a bolt on it yet?
No. Oh.
I like the fact that it's just a straight shot.
Is beer 30 yet?
I wish.
Where is this?
Are you doing the two towards the cab first?
Sure.
Okay, let's do that. Front's ready.
I got center one started. Got one there. Perfect. Are you there?
Can you hear me? Can you hear me now?
Yes.
All right. Well, I don't know how I'm gonna do that. Put your hand under there. Put your hand under there. I'll drop them in there. There you go.
All right, so we're coming up to the end of day 3. Got an early start, gonna work probably a couple more hours. You guys are just wrapping up the wiring now. It's been a pretty productive day. The guys at CPP kicked some ass too, so we're gonna get back at it pretty early tomorrow morning, and we'll see you then.
Stay tuned.
Hey, why do you have to be like that, dude?
You guys are back here working.
It's too hot in here.
Back here
The
twerking.
floors are dirty.
Chair.
I got assholes for
Bread's
friends.
moldy. Colleagues.
Colleagues, yeah, you know, that's exactly what I meant by asshole friends, colleagues. I quit.
Technically, I'm getting paid to hang out with you right now, so.
Well, it's day 4, early morning. We're all ready and jumping. But today, we're gonna do a little bit different. We're gonna let Christian lead the build. Christian, what are we doing today?
Today we are installing the radiator, plumbing it, putting in exhaust headers. We are also going to plumb the fuel system. We're going to run all the wiring to it, which is pretty much already ran. The guys are already back there working.
Yep.
So I think we should get started and get going.
Are they wrapping anything up back there?
I think they're wrapping up the bed.
Bed installed, done.
Yeah. So
All
they're
right,
pretty
so
much done.
We got a full day. We're on schedule, maybe ahead of schedule. We'll be done tomorrow for sure. So stay tuned as Christian leads the build today. Should be exciting.
Where's Ryan?
Here I am.
Oh.
He's off camera today. He's got that going on.
I got an outbreak.
Little tip here. You got the little tang. You got the little tang here. There's a right and wrong way. The tang going against the split is wrong. Flip it 180. That way you're not cutting into the split of the wire connection. Should be good to go. I like to put a little bit of shrink wrap over it. Just kind of makes it look a little cleaner, a little more professional. So I'll get something to heat that up. We'll shrink it and we'll be good to go.
Whoa!
Who cleaned up today?
I did.
You did. Where'd you put the scissors?
Well, maybe I had a grab them.
Starting to question my old giving you the in charge label today.
Hold on. They're here. They're not lost.
I know where mine are. I'll go get them. You want to be in my band?
How you play that?
You s- All right, I think we might be all right.
Pretty close.
Let's get a bolt or two in it and we'll figure that out. Fits good. Clears everything by at least a ½ inch, which is a lot in header world.
Yeah, it is.
So, nice job.
Thank you very much.
Right in the stock spot.
Green Bay, Wisconsin.
Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and drop this in. Okay, line up all our holes. So again, you're cutting this with what in mind? The depth of the tank?
Yes.
Right, okay.
To the bottom of that,
Okay,
the cap, the red cap here, because that's where your sack goes.
your filter,
The filter.
not a sack.
So now we got the zip ties installed. We're ready to go ahead and install this. We've got our sack pushed all the way up, set in.
Filter. This is the power for the pump. It's a 12-volt pump, and this is the ground. All right, so you hook up to ground wire, and the power wire goes
Okay.
direct to the fuse panel. Is that correct?
I wouldn't tell people how to wire their cars. Leave that to the wiring diagram, but
Right.
yeah.
I think I did good.
Oh, you know what?
What? It's not seated in the bottom, is it?
Yeah. Knucklehead, you were in charge of putting the radiator in. I had the brackets.
You originally were in charge of that,
It was in properly
and then
until we pulled these out.
don't blame me.
You tightened all this up and lined it up. Jason wants to be involved until blame is
You know,
has to be taken, and then he doesn't want to be involved anymore.
we're so far ahead that I'm not even doing anything right now.
Yeah, but you can't say that because you've been doing that since Monday.
That is not true. And for you to even say that kind of hurts my feelings.
Oh, buddy.
These, you tightened down the E-stop already.
They need to be loosened.
Oh yeah.
Okay. No problem. That burn?
Oh, watch your eyes. Okay, so we're here hooking up the E-stop. Just got this little catch block on here. These 4 set screws connected to the E-stop. This will catch the 2 e-brake cables from the rear calipers.
Can we get the truck a little higher?
We could.
What's up, buddy? Oh, man, that thing is solid.
So guys, I see we have 3 different options, 3 different tanks.
Yeah, we originally the truck came in with the LMC tank. It's real nice fit in here. It's actually made to work specifically with a new aluminum bed. It'll put it right in the middle of one of the strips.
Sure.
Only problem is since we're going with a nice EFI kit, we decided it'd probably be best and more suited if we went with an EFI tank.
Okay.
So one of ours, it isn't perfectly centered, but it still works well. It doesn't cut into the stainless strips. So we're gonna do one of these bed flush tanks.
This is really junk.
So when the AC goes on, it'd be like this. I've done it a whole bunch of times.
Do I sound like that at all?
I've done it a whole bunch of times. I've never been wrong.
Chris, grab that end. Actually, we gotta go
Good luck.
up and through.
Mine is. Yeah.
Hey, the only thing that's in common of yesterday and that smell is Luis.
Oh my God, dude. It's just traveling.
Luis.
Hey, it wasn't me. I was nowhere near that truck.
You tighten it from up there?
Yeah. Jason, we have a week.
Your reflexes are pretty good, kid.
Oh, I am.
He's young still. How's it going, little buddy? Hey!
All right, so we're getting ready to drill the bed here. We've measured it probably now about 13, 14 times.
No, that was 16.
Okay. We've drilled a pilot hole from up above and we've all collectively agreed that drilling down is probably going to damage the bedding the least. We've also taped it as a precaution from peeling up the vinyl. So here we go.
Nice.
Back in the day, cars came with a thing called the radio. You've probably only heard about it. Similar to Spotify.
So even though CPP provides many different caps, I drastically fucked this one up. So I'm going to use LMCs because they're much larger and they'll cover up my mistake.
That's reality. It's not scripted, that's real.
Okay, cut. We're good.
I was a highwayman. These guys are telling me why I'm not done. But look what they're doing.
Sitting on the bench. Is Jason sleeping?
Where's he been all day?
Sleeping in the cab, he just woke up.
I thought he was in charge today. Because he has not told anybody anything today. What to do? You're lying?
Which way has it got to go?
I think we can make that work. We need
Boom.
to cut this
Yep.
right there.
Perfect.
Quiet on the set. I got a muffler. This is a turbo muffler from Hedman Headers. It's gonna keep our truck kind of quiet, but it's gonna sound super bitchy.
Let me see, I'll take it. Ow!
Okay, what did you do? You weren't even moving. You're not even doing anything right now. What happened?
It's all good. It popped out, popped back in.
Do. Why is this going at this angle?
Welding gives off ultraviolet rays and standing his armpits as we stand.
It's the only way they ever get any sun. All right, so we're coming up to the end of day 4. Ryan's back there wrapping up the exhaust system. E-stop's in, fuel tank is installed. Basically everything under the truck is done. So tomorrow we'll get this thing back down on the ground, put some wheels on it. We've got some AC to do. We're gonna complete the truck tomorrow. So for now, we're gonna get some rest, get at it early tomorrow morning, and get a good start.
Looking like hot metal chips in your mouth.
All right, day 5, final day. We'll be wrapping this truck up, and I will be getting some rest this weekend. But for today, we got a few things going on. We got to finish up the fuel system, which is almost done. Just got to run a couple lines. Get the truck down, put the wheels and tires on it, get the AC installed, got some hoses. Other than that, man, we're pretty good. So as they work,
He's so grumpy.
or pretend they work,
He's so grumpy.
we're gonna get busy.
I know. Someone get him
It's
some
Friday,
Starbucks.
the last day of the build.
Get him some Starbucks.
I can't wait to be done. It's been fun, it's been real, but it's time to work.
It's been true.
What are you guys
Semper
doing?
Fi.
Are you guys working?
Not really.
Not really. So
I'm
today's
waiting
gonna be
for
like
you.
any other day.
I'm awaiting
Is that how today's gonna be? You gonna start talking and not listening? Is that what you're gonna do? Okay, so we can use these here.
These are 3, it's MPT.
Yeah, we can use those here. 100 micron filter if you're doing a pre-filter, but since our filter is already in the tank, we're not using a pre-filter because it'd be kind of hard to put one before the pump because the pump's already in the tank. So we'll use an after filter, 10 micron, just don't forget that. 100 micron, you'd plug up pretty quickly. 10 micron, you'll be running all day long. what you got going on
Could
here?
you imagine that this shift linkage runs right into the hydrostop unit? I couldn't imagine, because I bet somebody saw that and went, huh, well, wait till they get to do it on Friday. Kind of like the front sway bar.
Come on, buddy, you got this.
I know, I just don't want to deal with it.
Come on. You got this. You got this.
We should put a floor shifter in it.
You got it? So, regulator right here. Can you see the regulator? There's no f***ing way.
Hey, look at this. No faith in anyone. Doesn't trust anybody to
Wait,
do their
look,
job.
this is why, because he's all, oh, okay. We got our filter is gonna go here with the bracket. Our regulator is gonna go here with the bracket. So we'll come in with a gas tank line out to the fuel injection. This will return to the tank for the fuel that's not being used. And that's just what it's gonna look like.
Yeah, I know. We've been talking about that.
What about?
You not drinking coffee.
Why are you guys talking about that?
Because you're until about noon. We think you should start drinking coffee, and that might help.
Am I really a till noon?
I would say he's until he takes his sweatshirt off. Would that be about right? Because that's about right. That's when he warms up and everything's. You're kind of like a reptile, buddy. When you're cold, it takes a long time for you to warm up, and you're kind of snippy.
God. Yeah. Okay.
But then you lay out on that rock for a while, and you start warming up, and then it's like, okay. Grunt louder. What are you doing?
I'm trying to put this on.
You need to grunt louder. It'll work better. Yes, better. Louder. There we go.
Yeah.
It's kind of a big deal.
He always does that to me, and I'm really starting to get to the point where I'm not liking it.
What?
You imitating my voice.
That was not me imitating your voice at all. I was not.
He's done it all week.
That wasn't what I was doing. That was just a silly voice. That wasn't directed towards
Well,
anybody.
it sounded like this. Oh, hello, Jason.
Okay.
There you go, buddy.
I was gonna run it through here.
Just run it like this.
Is this tight? Did we tighten
Don't get tricky.
Did you tighten that?
Yeah. Okay. Just let it like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
So that's all good.
So then
we'll
put this.
wait for this.
Then put
Wait
this.
on that, wait on this. Wait on those.
Put that right to something on the core support. That way everything up here is already grounded. There you go. I don't know what he's doing. Why are you soldering all that when we have a crimper to crimp them all?
I did crimp it.
Oh, and you're soldering them now?
Just a little bit.
Why? You know that crimper's made just for crimping? And then they actually have those to solder too? They have solder ends?
Crimp and solder.
Is that how they tell them you do it?
Yeah.
Really?
Okay.
Okay. My bad.
Delicious. Looks good.
Well, you too can be at the C10 Nationals and win this truck.
All you got to do is register.
They'll have me somewhere else. Though. But it is good.
Let's see, the weekend of May 4th and 3rd and 4th, where will you be?
Well, that's Mother's Day weekend, isn't it? Or is that the week
No, that's
before?
Cinco de Mayo, actually.
Yeah. Cinco de Mayo.
It's my favorite kit. I have one in my 56. I have one in the Novia.
You want some gloves?
No.
Whoa!
What's up, bro? You ever gonna finish that there?
We're going to
Thank
wait
you.
till you get that installed to judge your work.
Look at that. Look at what we got. Oh! Summit in the house. Okay, get that too. So we were missing about, I don't know, 6, 7 different things, including hoses. We needed a low car pedal, so Summit is literally one call away. We ordered the stuff yesterday. It's here today, so looks like we're going to be in pretty good shape.
It's still hot.
People who like your page, hearts clean.
John.
You can't make this stuff up.
Uh-oh.
Look at that, straight from Summit. Fits like a glove.
Yeah, pause track. It's got pause track.
Well, we got our low car throttle pedal. This is going to bolt right into the stock location, making it super easy on us. Now it shouldn't.
That got a little hot. Oh. Now we got some serious trouble walking in here. Are we in park?
Yeah.
Park both sides?
Should be.
Should be or could be? Want to mark that?
I'd like to go
Yeah, I want to mark it.
a little longer. All right, buddy. Hoo-ah.
Well, now that we got our American racing wheels on there, wrapped with the Falcon tires, put a few lug nuts on there. Don't cross-thread them.
No, don't.
And we'll get this thing down on the ground. We got the AC and lights to do, and I think that's about it.
Fire it up.
Fire it up.
We already did the front, Tim, and I think Christian did the rear marker lights. All we gotta do are the tail lights and this other headlight.
The rear LED tail lights. They just plug and play, so they're already, the LED lights are already in the board here, or the lens, I should say, and they go right into the socket. Couldn't be easier. And then up we go. Make sure your wiring's not pinched. And that goes like that. Put the factory bolts back in, screws. Really good.
Gonna go through the lights, Chris, while JJ gets this mounted, unless he needs my help.
We need 2 people on this one.
You got this.
I'm not worried. Dude, the lights are at least good. They'll turn on with the headlight switch.
No, I just want to check them real quick. Okay, so what did we decide? This is the Old Air Hurricane unit.
We're gonna cut a hole in here so we can run
Eyeball.
our lines out.
Sorry. I'm sorry you're having to go through this pain. What hole? How big is that?
I'm cool, man. I'm cool.
How big is that? How big is that? No, just in case it. Yeah, just for.
Oh, I have a lot of body filler on there.
You want to go through the other side?
No. This is way easier on this side. No, that's my, I'm using that.
Okay.
It's my spacer.
Here, you want to put this under? It'll be softer. Good thing is it's that big.
Hey, can you tone off me for a minute, bro?
Oh, yeah.
If you're through the hole. Yeah, you're through. Got a pair of new billet hood hinges from Eddie Motorsports. We're gonna throw on here real quick in anticipation of mounting the hood here back on the truck shortly. Okay, little buddy, you need some help?
Ready? This is the evaporator. I'm gonna slide it through Ryan and hopefully we'll get somewhere with it. You can't see the holes or anything?
Just jam it in there.
Uh-uh.
There you go, right there.
There, it's grabbing something.
Yeah, okay.
Did you get one started?
Yep.
Wow.
So just hang tight.
As we get closer to firing it up, we're gonna get some power steering fluid in the reservoir.
Yeah. So also you can't, so that you can't right at that heater hose.
LMC, you know what that stands for?
Go fast. There you go.
No, that's the only. I put like 1.5 quarts in it, and then we put some in the torque converter. But see, it doesn't even look like it's coming on there, so let's put a little more in.
There it is.
God, oh my God.
That's it right there, JJ.
Stuff's happening. Turn ignition off for four
Programming the
4
EFI.
seconds. We're done. Ready?
Yep.
Turn the distributor a little.
Which way you want to go? Did you time? Did we?
How can I time it without it running?
Okay. That's counterclockwise.
Let's just double check firing order because some of the plug wires were pretty close to the same length, and I went, probably goes there.
And what?
6572.
6.5.
So this is 7.
Okay, so this is 5.
Okay.
5, 7, 2. Is this 2, Chris?
Double check. I'm pulling it right now, right?
Yeah.
Pulling, which is that one? Yeah.
And we'll go through these later. Make them ready. Okay, let's try that, I guess. Try that.
Just crack the line right there. Make sure there's no air. We've had a lot of problems with air.
Yeah. Okay.
A lot of air. So let's just bleed it off. Ready?
Leave it loose.
Oh, I just saw the line flex.
Oh yeah. You got to feel now.
I think we still got some cross wires for sure.
Oh, I got sick of inhaling gas and fumes.
Oh, don't be sick.
We got, let's just double check that firing order. It's got to be off.
Something's weird.
Okay. 1, 8, 4, 3, 6. Now I need 5. 5, I need 7. Oh, there's a problem. I'm missing 2. Two. Coil. All right, we should be good now. Okay.
It's like every 5 seconds I'll see the blue mark fly by, and
As long as we're, let me just see how it starts back up. We're good. All right, Friday night. It's not Saturday yet. The build's finished. We're ready to take it out for a little drive.
That's right, and it's kind of an ominous finish because for once it's raining in Southern California.
Yeah, nobody predicted that, not even the weathermen.
Nah, they can't get that right. But you know, we're gonna take this thing out for a drive anyways. Because you know what? Christian's coming in the morning to clean it.
That's right. So, it's been a good week. We finished it, we started it, and there was a middle somewhere around there.
There was a beginning, a middle, and an end.
In that order.
And I think we are just beginning our adventure.
That's right. So I'm happy to say we are done. It is Friday and it's not Saturday, and I'm going to sleep in a little bit tomorrow and enjoy my weekend. And why don't we get in this?
That's right, because it's Friday and it's not Saturday.
That's right. So
yeah.
Let's get out of here.
Let's go. I'll drive this time, buddy.
Oh, let's crisscross.
Okay, applesauce.
Sheet metal LMC Truck had to replace on this thing.
It was pretty jacked.
But it looks really good now.
So
it's got a new hood, it's got new doors, it's got a new bed,
fenders.
new fenders. They had to put a floor in it. Just a tiny bit of drag. Not too bad.
Let's just go around the block, yeah?
I don't even know if I want to go out on the street. It's raining so hard.
We're already here. Alrighty. Here we go.
It is really coming down. Dude, this is bad.
Yeah, let's go back.
There's no reason.
Alrighty, so believe it or not, we made it all the way around the block that quick.
At least I can see if it shifts in the parking lot and stuff. It is flooding our parking
shift.
Too much timing. It's detonating pretty bad. Yeah. God, this thing is, this just needs a little slight tune, little tune up. We need to get the little screwdriver out and put it to the screws and adjust the